Every night, something grows in your life. Not because you work on it, but because you don't. You tell yourself you're resting. You tell yourself, I'll start tomorrow. But while you sleep, one thing is quietly taking over. If your dreams feel smaller every year, this isn't a motivational speech. It's here to show you what you've been feeding. Tom lived in a quiet neighborhood. Trimmed lawns, white fences, friendly waves, and a future that never arrived. At every Sunday barbecue, holding a cold beer, Tom told the same story. Next summer, I'm fixing the backyard. Stone patio, oak trees, maybe even a pool. It's going to be incredible. People smiled. They nodded politely, because they had heard the same story last summer and the summer before that. Tom loved the idea of transformation, but he was seduced by the comfort of someday. He bought expensive tools. They rusted in the garage. He watched hours of videos, never touched the soil. On sunny Saturdays, he sat on the porch, scrolling. It's too hot today. My back's a little sore. Next weekend will be better. Sometimes, just before sunset, Tom looked out at the backyard. For a brief moment, he could almost see it. The clean lines, the shade of the oak, the feeling of pride. Then his phone buzzed. The moment passed. Behind his house, the neglected corners kept spreading, and the silence kept getting louder. One evening, Tom noticed his neighbor leaning over the fence. Mr. Miller was old. His hands were scarred like leather, his back permanently bent from years of work. But his garden was flawless. You ever notice, Tom, Miller said, that your yard grows faster than your plans? Tom laughed nervously. I'm just waiting for the right time. Miller shook his head and pulled out 2 small boxes. In this one, he said, is an oak seed. If you plant it, it will demand everything from you. Water, protection, patience, years of work before it gives anything back. Then he opened the second box.
And this is a wild vine. No effort, no discipline, just throw it on the ground. Tom turned the boxes over in his hands. One felt heavy, the other felt light, almost playful. He already knew which one felt familiar. Plant both, Miller said quietly. Life always does. Tom planted them that night. He told himself, I'll focus on the oak. But the oak was unforgiving. It needed attention every day. And for weeks, nothing happened. Just dirt. The vine didn't wait. It spread fast, covered the ugly spots, looked green, alive, productive. The vine offered the illusion of progress. Tom felt relieved. My garden is growing on its own. Each morning, the vine greeted him with visible change. Each morning, the oak greeted him with silence. And silence is hard to stay loyal to. So he skipped watering the oak. One day, then another, then a week. The oak dried up quietly. The vine didn't need him at all. Summer arrived. Tom stepped into his backyard and froze. The vine hadn't grown. It had invaded. It swallowed the fence, climbed the walls, choked the gutters. What once felt easy now felt suffocating. The green he once admired now felt heavy, like a hand around his throat, like something that refused to let go. Then came a cold realization. Tom tore at the vines, scratching his arms, until he found the spot. The oak, thin, brown, crushed beneath the weight, dead. The oak didn't die because it was weak. It died because it was crowded out. Mr. Miller stood quietly at the fence. I didn't want this, Tom said. I just let it grow, because it was easier.
Miller nodded. "Tom," he said softly, "you didn't choose the vine. You followed the path of least resistance. And in nature, that's the same thing." That night, Tom couldn't sleep. He saw more than the garden, the business he never started, the body he never trained, the conversations he avoided. None of it failed loudly. It just grew over. He understood something painful. Time had not been neutral.
The next morning, Tom put on gloves. The vine fought back. Thick, sharp, relentless. His hands blistered, his back screamed. It took weeks to undo what neglect had built effortlessly. When the ground was finally bare, Tom didn't rest. He went to the store, bought another oak seed, and this time, he watered it. Inside every one of us, there are two seeds. The vine grows by default. It feeds on distraction, on comfort, on delay. The oak asks for attention, for patience, for showing up when nothing seems to be happening. You don't get to choose whether something grows in your life. Something will. The only choice you have is what you feed. Go check your backyard and start digging.